Hi there, my name is McKenna Duda, and I'm about to graduate from Cal State East Bay this fall. And I'm here to talk to high school level coaches. Besides the fact that I'm a kinesiology student who's about to graduate, I did so with over a 3.8 GPA, almost 3.9. I played soccer and ran in high school, and then I went on to the collegiate level to run and did so on a full tuition scholarship. At 21 years old, I've officially become a research assistant for one of the professors at my university. I am a biomechanics dartfish mentor, a program that is amazing for gait analysis. I was also an assistant coach for the U19 Tennyson High School soccer program, Soccer Without Borders. So let's talk about IZOF. IZOF stands for the Individualized Zones of Optimal Functioning. That is, if an athlete is able to regulate their arousal, they're able to have an optimal performance. The IZOF suggests that different people require a different amount of arousal in order to increase above a baseline level of arousal for an optimal performance. As a coach, you want to learn your player's IZOF level. That will allow you to help them learn to stay in the zone. Once you can do that, you can help your athlete to optimally perform. Everyone's IZOF is individual to that person. On this screen, you can see 3 different lines. Each color indicates if it's person A, B, or C. The different placement of the boxes indicates that each person has a different IZOF. Person A needs a low arousal level. Person B needs subjectively moderate arousal levels, and person C needs subjectively high arousal levels. On the screen, you can now see a relatively similar picture. The difference now is that there are yellow circles highlighting where a person is able to still perform, and they're not within their IZOF level, but they're performing at a suboptimal level. So you may have a runner who's really wanting to perform well and get a personal record. In practice settings, they're able to achieve that. They show up, they put in the work, but when put into a high-pressure situation, they do not perform well. Once again, you're viewing a very similar screen. However, this time, the box, or the IZOF level, is decreased in width. This is the bandwidth of someone's IZOF. Someone's bandwidth may vary according to a different activity within a different sport, but knowing someone's IZOF and their bandwidth, you may be able to really help an athlete. Think about that runner. If there's several things stimulating their arousal level, they're not going to perform well if they have a small bandwidth. They're really not going to be able to tolerate the environment. So, as a coach, you want to be able to help someone regulate their arousal and to be able to perform optimally.
You can help them get their symptoms under control. These skills are learnable and can help decrease anxiety symptoms. Upon reaching a level beyond their IZOF, anxiety symptoms are not able to be regulated, and they're at their highest. They're experiencing a bunch of different symptoms, such as uncontrollable racing thoughts. They may have a headache. They may be getting blurred vision. They may have to pee. These symptoms are terrible.
Everyone has an IZOF level, but some people struggle to regulate anxiety symptoms. So let's say you have an athlete who can get to the starting line for a track race. Once they're at the track race, they really have to pee. Like, this is their gatekeeper symptom. They're standing there and they're waiting for the gun. And they're already at their gatekeeper symptom. They're intimidated for the race. They may be person C, someone who has a low arousal level. And someone steps on their shoe, and they start shaking. The gun goes off, but then someone false starts, say they restart the race. So now their arousal level is through the roof. They're either not able to perform, or they may be at a point where they're able to still perform suboptimally. So you, as a coach, need to help them be able to regulate their arousal level. Breathing exercises, counting to 10 for each breath, and doing it 3 times while on the line may be an effective intervention strategy. The steps for regulating arousal level and preventing debilitating symptoms includes: identify the gatekeeper symptom. The gatekeeper symptom is the first warning signal to regulate arousal level. If it's left unregulated, it can unlock all the other symptoms of anxiety. Then, design a regulation strategy individual to the person who's struggling with regulating their arousal level. Make sure that person is okay with that intervention approach. Then, practice in real-world learning and performance environments. Then, assess. What can you modify? What works? What doesn't? Good luck and happy coaching!